Hello friends, today I will be sharing with you some homeopathic remedies that can help a person heal himself or herself with complaints of acidity and indigestion. In my previous video, I have shared 5 tips that can help a person with good digestion, and further on today I am sharing a few homeopathic remedies. Sometimes what happens is even though a person tries his or her level best to follow the tips for good digestion, there are some lingering symptoms of acidity that remain, and some of the key homeopathic remedies that can help in these cases I will be sharing. So one of the commonest remedy that I have seen wonderful results with in my patients is Natrum phos and in 6x potency. Okay. Now Natrum phos 6x generally relieves acidity for a lot of people, and the key indication for this remedy is when the person is suffering from sour taste in mouth, khatta khatta lagta hai मुंह में, they feel heartburn like sensation, there is regurgitation of food, sometimes whatever they've eaten comes out, and sometimes it is also accompanied with headache. So Natrum for 6x given 3 to 4 times a day really helps a person who is suffering from acidity. I can recall many such cases where this remedy has helped, along with the constitutional remedy that I have prescribed. So also sometimes what happens, we take the history, homeopathic history, and we give the constitutional remedy, but desired results are not produced very easily sometimes, and at that point of time Natrum for 6x, this biochemic remedy comes as a great rescue and can make the patient feel extremely comfortable. So definitely try this with your patients. Again, people who are hearing this video and want to experiment it on themselves, I would still insist that please consult your homeopathic doctor before you take this medication. Second important remedy for complaints of gases and bloating is Carbo veg. Okay. Now this particular remedy, the guiding symptoms here are that the patient feels that there is a distension of the abdomen, पेट बहुत फूला फूला लगता है, there is bloating and accompanied with a lot of belching. Belching यानी कि डकारे, or burping as we call it, because there is excessive air that is gulped while eating food. So, and the patient feels better with fan and cool air. Carbo veg is very commonly prescribed when a person has too much of gas formation, and you can select the potency as per the severity of the disease. So if it is mild, then you can go with 30 potency, and if you think that yes, the disease is in full blown picture, there's a lot of acidity and gases and belching, then you give it in 200 potency. The third important remedy that I want to talk about is Arsenicum album. Very important in cases of acidity and indigestion. The most guiding feature of this remedy is that they will feel severe burning in the body, and heartburn is there, and it is aggravated when the patient has eaten stale food or spoiled food, and also when there is an excessive consumption of fruits sometimes. This remedy really helps. The key feature here is that with all these complaints of acidity, there is extreme weakness and prostration. The patient is extremely weak to do anything or even walk. So definitely think of Arsenicum album when you see a patient with these symptoms. Also their thirst is for small sips of water. So this is the overall picture for Arsenicum album, where you can think of prescribing this remedy for your patients. Another important remedy that I want to talk about is Pulsatilla. Here the complaints of indigestion or acidity have set in after the person has consumed rich food, fatty food. Okay, so for instance, they've attended a birthday party or a farewell party, they've had too much of cake and pastries and chips and samosas and vada pav, and the next day they find themselves completely derailed with symptoms of acidity, eructations, and also some bit of vomiting, definitely think of Pulsatilla. We've seen extremely good results, especially during monsoons, you know, when they have a lot of bhajiyas. Okay, this remedy is really helpful. And last but not the least, very important remedy in homeopathic medicines is nux vomica. Here the classical symptoms are that of a person who is living a corporate life generally. So wherein they have lot of meetings to attend, back to back meetings, there is lot of consumption of tea and beverages, and outside food, rich oily food, non-veg food, and along with it consumption of alcohol. Okay, so in these cases where the next day there are symptoms of vomiting, doesn't want to see food at all, and is not at peace and with a lot of acidity, nux vomica can definitely help. The potency has to be decided as per the severity of the symptoms, and definitely remember to try homeopathic medicines next time you suffer from acidity or indigestion. Thank you.